Okay, so I think it's time we make another video where I think I should just rename the YouTube channel. Things that, like, sorry I never updated, sorry I never did videos I said I was going to do, and that I go so long without posting. But um, I needed to take this break, I think I want to say. Where, and there was mainly there was a reason for it. So I had always loved doing this. I know throughout the journey I have not posted. I have gone gaps without posting, but this one was one that was like kind of scheduled and planned. It was becoming an obsession of mine and not just more of a hobby and something fun that I do. And it became very burdensome for me to keep up with. Um, where it all kind of started a week or two after I had stopped with residency. And I went away from just kind of video documenting my life through the medical side of it, and I started vlogging. And I started making videos about the daily at whatever. And then it became so much fun, and I put so much time and effort into it that it became an obsession. And I thought we literally had to film and document everything. And doing the trip across the country was really fun because, you know, you're in these cities for a night and you get to see as much as you possibly can. So that part of it all was justified, but then it just kept on going, and I was like, well, I need to film this. I need to have my GoPro in my car while I'm driving, and I have to take it with me when I just go out to dinner and, you know, document what I'm eating and doing all this other ridiculous stuff that, A, wasn't as popular for me as some of the other stuff that I've put up had been, and also just became just a huge burden. And I found myself neglecting other areas of my life that needed to get done, like sleeping, like worrying about my job, like actually worrying about my job and, you know, taking care of stuff, reading and staying on top of current, you know, articles and stuff because I edited a video instead of reading the, you know, the medical journal or reading up on a patient I was confused of. I had edited a video. And it just became that I was putting everything else secondary to updating my channel and making sure that my channel was up to date and I had videos and I had cool things that to try and get views, and I was always thinking about that. And it became less about just doing it for fun and making video editing a hobby that I like to do in my spare time, and something that was a cool thing that I did that some people cared about, some people didn't care about, and things like that. So and so everything else in my life started suffering from, like I said, from sleeping, from eating. It was driving a huge wedge between my partner and I, and I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't doing as much because, like, I thought I just had to film and do everything for the internet. And so I had to find a balance, and I had to take some time to refocus my life and recenter everything. And now that my life is a little bit slowed down a little bit because it was really crazy for a couple of months, where we'll talk about that in another video. Where I was so overbooked with trips and work and traveling and going places and not really taking time for myself that this all just became a huge issue. So, for whatever that's worth, now I'm going to be back in a routine here in a minute because I have about a month of not going anywhere and working a little bit that I'll finally have some downtime to organize this and get back on track with my life and get a schedule in place where I can fit something like this in when it's going to be appropriate. Because I still don't want to give it up completely, but I don't want it to be as obsessive as I was before. I enjoy it. I enjoy finding things that are fun to do. I love talking about Las Vegas. I love talking about jeeping. I love talking about medicine. I love documenting my life. And so all that stuff is still going to come. And I still have some cool ideas. I still have some things I want to talk about. I think still want to check in every now and then and get this taken care of, but I don't want it to run my life anymore. So that's it. So that's the reason I took a break, is because it was too obsessive and I needed to stop for a minute and really refocus on what I think is important in life. So that's what I did. And we are going to come back here very shortly. We're going to do a little bit more frequently, maybe every other week. Maybe in my off weeks I'll try and get a video up every other week. I have some stuff that's backlogged that might wind up just for funsies, and we're just going to kind of take it from there. So I'm realizing this is not everything. I'm realizing I'm never going to be an internet celebrity. But that's fine, because that's never going to be what I set out to do this for. It was more just for me to look back on 20 years from now and realize how ridiculous that I was. This is the reason I set out for all of it. So we're gonna wrap this up. That's why I took a long break. I got some stuff I want to talk about more. I got a series, I guess, or all the whole new thing that everyone's doing. So I got a little series I'm going to do about some things. We'll check in on how I've been doing as a hospitalist now that I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of starting, and kind of take it from there. But so for now, we'll just keep it. We'll keep it at that. If you really want more frequent, up-to-date, follow the Instagram below, because that I do post on a little bit more regularly, with some medicine things here and there, but mainly just my annoying Las Vegas life. And here's to refocusing, here's to getting back on track with my life, getting back on track with this that I love doing, and generally just taking it from there. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment things you might want to know about being a hospitalist or medicine in general, and we'll go from there.